cold.
Don't handle the cold very well.
It's a 3. It's going to be a faster moving tide, which is good. Hopefully, get some active fish. So we're out here, October 22nd, 2011, fishing a fall transition pattern. A lot of shad busting the surface. Water temperature's about 65 degrees. If it was closer to 68, 70, I would prefer to throw a topwater, but we got a lot of fog, so I'm throwing a normal fall type of deal, which is your spinner baits, you know, your chartreuse and white, because they're usually keying in on shad around that time if your body of water has shad in it. You know, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit our hot spots early and try to get a bigger female to commit to something she probably wouldn't do, you know, once we get those bluebird skies later in the day. We got a long incoming tide today, about a 3.5 foot fluctuation, and it's gonna be low tide in about an hour from here, so I'm gonna go try some new spots a little later once the sun starts coming up so I can sight fish a little bit around and, you know, maybe chase some quality fish down. So we'll see what happens. We're fishing right outside of battle zone where everybody's blasting ducks left and right around us, so hopefully we don't take any buckshot ourselves. Well, unless I get a real big bass, a couple of pieces of buckshot in the backside won't be so bad. It's all about sacrifice. Might be a keeper. Reach down and grab him by the back. Force him against the boat to get a better grip on him. Painted, custom painted, square bill.
All right, David, you're on.
I have stage fright too. I can't do this type of stuff.
Dave's not a celebrity. He just can't take it.
I can't take the pressure.
All right, hold it up, Dave.
Well, anyhow, Dave, what'd you catch?
Okay.
We got a.
Hold on, hold it up, hold it up. Hey, I caught this fish on a KVD 2.5 square bill with a custom paint job with a bright chartreuse. I was throwing it to try to score a reaction strike. He reacted, and I popped him in the tail, baby. Doing it. Doing it.
First fish of the morning.
Oh man.
That's number 2. On the trailer hook. Oh, right in the edge of the jawbone. Oh, and main hook. He wanted it. That's a sign right there. Definitely interested in eating. Hungry, hungry hippo. Let's do this. Yeah, baby. So we're fishing right here in some backwater. It's a cove that comes back outside of Little Venice Island. And these little rock jetties like this will hold fish year round. It doesn't matter really, like if it's, you know, spawn, post-spawn, fall transition, winter, summer, you name it. There's always gonna be a bass on a rock wall that tapers out and jetties out into the water. You just consider them points like anything else. You know, if you look at that, another bass right there. You know, year round, you're always gonna have them. There's always food to be had. There's always food on rock walls and points. So if a lot of bass choose to abandon whatever the pattern is that time of year, you know, and just stick onto the wall because there's food. Ultimately, they're opportunist, you know, feeders. So no matter what, if there's food there, there's gonna be bass there, and that's just a good rule of thumb to follow. Nice one, David. That might be 12 or 13. Put it on that measure and put 5 in quick this morning and try to call out to bigger fish.
5 sucks. Hopefully I don't get my bait snagged. I'm gonna keep it up high. Oh! Missed him. Damn it. That was a little one, but still. He seen my blades completely disappear. Don't want to chase it over that wall. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to back grab him. If you see the front hook in the front of his mouth, turn over here. Turn. Nice. Okay, sit down, keep the bend, Don't ever let that thing go straight.
Don't hold the line either. You're gonna have to back grab them. That might be the biggest one yet. Keep the bend. Just keep the bend. Keep them away from the grass. Keep them away from the grass.
Oh, go down, buddy.
Hold on. Hold on. Keep them away from the grass.
Oh, we're going straight to the grass.
Man, don't swing them. Very nice.
Yeah.
Another 2.5, 3-pounder. I think we're gonna have a good bag today. Got a feeling. This is a spot I'm gonna go ahead and grab too. Mark this spot down.
Oh yeah.
That's 3 pounds. Might be 3.5. Good fall fish there. A lot of the time in the fall, you know, even if you're looking at weights from other tournaments being held, if you still look, a 3-pound fish on average in the fall, you know, a 3-pounder is a really good fish to have in a tournament. If you're on 3-pound fish and you know you're getting consistently bit, stay on those fish. A lot of the time you just don't get the monsters in the fall. You know, you get a lot of decent quality fish picking up on bait fish, but you're gonna miss your monsters. But a good, you know, 3-pound average will win you a lot of tournaments. The world's caving in. Turns out it was the 22nd when we all go down.
This is what the big ship's doing right at the moment. Displacing all this water and hyacinths.
Look at that. Look at the duck hunters. Got stuff down. He was doing his duck call, and next thing you know,
Suck that duck hunter right out of the bulrush.
so we had to meek out a limit for bass, but instead found a school of herring out here. And I got an event coming up for the kids, the Fishing with Nick October. So I'm throwing these miniature spoons and catching herring, and we're gonna load up and give some bait to the kids. You know, some people who can't afford to get the bait, I'm gonna hook them up with the bait as well. So let's try to catch some of these guys here. Yeah. There's a little herring. So make some big striper or catfish real happy. All right, I'm gonna toss that in under you there, Chief. Back-to-back cast. There we go. Collecting bait. All right. There's a little bluegill. Back-to-back-to-back casts. David,
Big fish. Yeah! All right.
Donkey show! Donkey show!
All right.
Kiss her on the mouth. Yes. I like that. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, Jimmy Houston. Send that girl on her way.
All right. We practice catch and release here. Informative fisherman. Gonna let the donkey go. Good fight. Let's get her going.
That's to appreciate.
Off she
the block,
goes.
dude.
Look at the herring jump. It's really hard to do with one hand.
Okay, got him.
All right. Here, Dave. That's yours. Woo! Another day on the Delta, baby. All right, hang on to the big dude. All right, let's let this guy go. Whoop, 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 whoop.